Okay guys, so we got the camp out of here and it's a beautiful day today, nice and warm. So we took the roof and we set it down, and me and Terry are gonna work on it. We're gonna put a fascia piece on here, which is this here, this fascia piece that I had done up, and then that's gonna go first. Then we're gonna put some ice and water guard, some Grace ice and water guard, which is right here, that product. So we're gonna stick that over top of the fascia board. Fascia is gonna be right here. That Grace is gonna go over that, and that bends around and down under here. And then we're going to put the metal on after that. And then we're gonna have 3 pieces of metal. First piece is gonna come up to this purling. It's gonna run the whole length of the camp. And the next one on the other side is gonna do the same, and then there's gonna be a saddle piece going over top of that. And then we're gonna screw right through here, through both pieces of metal into the purling on both sides. I'm not sure if we'll screw the top piece there, but we're definitely gonna screw it here, and then we'll screw it down here on the fascia. Right, Terry?
Absolutely.
Get her done, bud. All right, that's what we're doing. Okay, guys, got the fascia on. That's what it looks like.
We ran it from the front to the,
we ran
back
it
to the front, so it overlaps when you're driving it down the road. The rain won't get in.
Good call.
And
Yeah.
siliconed all the joints.
Yeah, those are silicone so that they don't leak.
No backsplash.
Yeah, and we started, like Terry said, started back here with our piece. The next piece laps over it, and then the front laps over that.
Because this is the front end of the trailer.
Yep, this is the front looking to the back. Now we're gonna put our ice and water guard on there, our Grace, but that's the fascia. So you want your ice guard going over your fascia in this case, because this is more or less like a drip edge. This is not typical how normally you'd have a drip edge, but when you're doing a roof, you always want the drip edge underneath the ice and water guard. So if you do have a leak, it runs over the top of it. But that's where we're at right now. Okay guys, here we are. Got the ice and water shield on, the Grace. Come out pretty nice. Couple little wrinkles here and there, but nothing bad. That's going to be a nice secondary protection underneath that metal. We got her stuck down. It's kind of hard working on this bow, at a bow like that, having this arch, trying to keep the roll from rolling down the hill. Kind of tough, but we got our fascia on there, and that's what I was talking about earlier. This, you want this over it, so any water that leaks under the steel or condensation or anything will run down over. You wouldn't want to put this over, because this is more like a drip edge than a fascia. It's kind of how I had it bent up. And there we are. Here's my metal. This is thick metal. This is 24 24 gauge metal. It's really thick. That's the color. It's like a sandstone. This is the middle piece. So tomorrow we're gonna work on the metal. I'm gonna have one piece comes up, excuse me, to about here, and then another piece that comes up just past that purlin right there. And we're gonna sort of put that one on, put that one on, and then this middle one will saddle over both of them. And this middle one from here to here is actually a little bit narrower. I had it cut lengthwise, so there'll be two seams down the roof, and they'll get screwed right here on this purling and on this purling. So this piece saddling over those pieces. And I got this roofing cement glue stuff, silicone, that we're gonna put in that gap. So that is right here. I was gonna use butyl tape, but actually the Amish guy said it would probably stick up, make the roof stick up a little. So I got some of this through the roof here. So he was thinking on this seam that runs along here, that if I butyl taped it, when I put that saddle piece on there, it would actually, the butyl would stick it up a little bit and you'd notice it more. So this is what we're gonna use. He said this will definitely take care of it. It's gonna have a pretty good lap on it anyways, guys, and it'll be screwed right down. So I think it'll work out good. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, get the metal on. I'll video that too. Okay guys, what we're gonna try to do is unroll this metal, which is very, very heavy. It's 24 gauge metal, and there's two strips here that are 26 feet long, I think. And we gotta get them on top of this roof. So that's gonna be fun. Dogs are having fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know how we're gonna do it, because it's real heavy. So we're gonna try to uncoil it and run it alongside of the camp and try to wrestle it up on there, I guess. Okay guys, here we are. We got our metal on except the middle piece, and we got some chalk lines here and here, and we have a 15-inch overlap here and over here. So our middle piece is 40 inches. That's a cut piece. 42. Or 42. Yep, 42. And we're going to run it down through the top of here. We made up some tape out of the extra Grace ice and water guard, so we taped the metal down so even if any water got under there, it wouldn't be able to leak anyways. And we are going to silicone right on top of the purlin here, right on the edge, all the way down through with that silicone.
Just like we did on the end.
Yep, we did the same thing on the ends under here. We siliconed everything, and down the edge we siliconed all that so nothing can leak. Everything's screwed off except that top piece. So we're gonna get one more guy over here, get Matt over here to help put that last piece down and get it screwed off. I'm not sure if we're gonna put screws down the middle. We're definitely gonna put screws here and here, but we'll see if it's how it looks if we need it down the middle. So that's what it looks like right now before we cover it up. So you kind of see how things are working here. That's what she looks like before we get that last piece on. Right, Terry?
Yep.
Getting her done. Okay guys, here we are. Roof's all done.
Got an airplane ticket and flew out.
All screwed down. We decided to put a row of screws down the middle as well.
190 bucks.
Just because it kind of, we could move it a little bit, so we decided to put the row down the middle. But there it is. I think that roof's gonna last forever. With that lap, you can see, here's the lap. We got that much of a lap in it. 15-inch lap, so it's all siliconed. There it is. Be happy with it.